Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now, look, I sorted out all my things. I had them all in one thing, you know, like my cutouts and stuff like that. I had them all in one big pile, so I put them all in separate envelopes in the bag. I'm really excited about that. Now, I have a lot of things that I cut out with that new die that I bought. I don't think I showed it to you, and I have got it somewhere over there. I can see it. But anyway, you're going to see the actual thing here in a minute. Well, what it come out like. So I've got all these here. I've done a fair few. For a specimen thing. Can be a specimen thing. I have been looking for something to put in there. Not quite sure yet, but what I'm going to do. But I just wanted to show you what it's going to be like. So I will do a small idea. So having these in separate containers is a really good idea because then I don't have to fish through everything. I haven't actually got what was I going to say? I haven't got a lot cut out. Like I want to use it in this journal that I'm using now. I did one with out of music paper. Doesn't that look awesome? Look at that. Isn't that good? So I'd have to put a nice thing in there that had to do with music, I reckon. That's just my thoughts. Now I did make a mistake. Got all excited and thought, oh dear, look, I can cut out some of these with the tracing paper. Alright? Yeah, you can. But you can also see through it. So you really can't, unless you put some sort of a fussy cut thing out on the back of it there, a fussy cut piece, or because you couldn't put anything that's going to go down behind the back of there. Where's my feathers here? You could put a feather in there, I suppose. Couldn't you? I had an avalanche. Of all the things that had to fall, it had to be a box with all these little tiny bits and pieces in it that I just put in things in when I, instead of putting them away. So I don't think I'll wipe my hands, and I feel a bit, because I had to make a bit of a rearrangement over here. When I pack things now, I'm going to have to pack them straight instead of on an angle to one another just to see how high I can build it. It's a bit like that, It's like, see how high I can go with it. Hope everybody's having a good day. And we sort of got an idea what we want to play with today. Is this a game? Look, I'm really upset, and I am upset. Don't know why I'm talking like that. Because we need to be over here further down, over there. Right. Because I wanted to go up the street today. I didn't really want to, but I wanted to buy something. So I ordered all the food the other day. It won't be coming until tomorrow, and that's fine because there's always plenty here. But I wanted to go and get some more packets to put my beads in because what I'm doing with them now just absolutely looks amazing. But anyway, so back to this. So I suppose you could put a bit of a feather through that, but that wouldn't be very, exciting, would it really? It's a feather, unless of course it was a feather of your own bird or something. I don't know. You could put a feather in it. I thought now, well, maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. It's every person's for himself. Well, see, that's it. You could do that if you wanted to. I don't feel that's what I need to do with it today. I've put, I wanted to use one of these other ones to start with. And I have to put this back around the end of it. It was a bit dodgy like that one. I might should have put something else on this. And all my plastic bags are out in the other room because I've been doing it out there. Again, I've been still working on stuff. It's taken me so long because I'm not... Where did I put this here? Here we go. Okay, so, so I cut out all different sorts of bits and pieces. I did a fair few. I did a hard day's work. Wasn't a day, but still, it just took me some time, and I think some turned out really cool. Look, I do like these. I really like these. I like this one. I'm very partial to this one. Where's my book? Righto. Better start this, eh? Start. That's the way. Okay, now, actually my cat is meowing at the door and he's actually trying to turn the knob on the door. He can't do that yet. We don't have one of them flick down ones, which is lucky, because he's been in here ages ago. Now, I might have added that to this. Don't know what else. I think I put that on. I don't know if you've seen that bit. I put that at the top. I have to cut that down, but I think I'll put it in another part in the book and I'll just use that. And I actually tied this up in a different place, and I do love doing these sort of things. So maybe today we might try something else like that. I don't know yet what we're going to do. And I have this piece here that I made a while back, like a tag or a tuck or something. And, okay, the mailman's brought me some mail. That's nice. Okay. Oh. I've got a letter from Stephanie and one from, I don't know where, but look at that stuff in there. Nice. Okay, so I'll have a look at that in a second. This is really cool. I love this. I really do. It's a little bit solid, but I thought I could leave it in here for a bookmark, or maybe, I don't know. This is a paper clip that I haven't finished decorating yet. I just stuck that on there to hold on to it. So I'd keep it in there and wouldn't lose it. I'm going to put this back in here too somewhere. Okay, so the next page we're going to look at is what we need to do now, because we're going to put something I've cut out on here. Don't worry, I'm going to pick them up in a minute. Nobody panic. You should have seen the mess I got in here. No, you shouldn't. It's only my fault. Look, there's hardly... some stuff still in the shelf, but not much. Mostly on the floor. Behind me and around me and on the table here, but anyway, never mind. And I've got more coming in the door then, look at that. So I was supposed to send Stephanie a parcel too, and I haven't got round to that, and I'm so sorry, Stephanie, I haven't done that yet, and I'm so sorry. I'm sending her a little, actually it's only a letter, so I will get it to her. Now, we want to put something on this page here. I feel this needs something blingy for the lady. I love me envelopes. I do love me little envelopes. Maybe something blingy for the lady. But look, we're not going to do that now. I'm going to do with what I was doing. So I've got mostly the bones and greens and, you know, the outdoorsy sort of colours. Even though, well, this is cool. You know, that's still, you know, something you could have outdoor, couldn't you? Or this, or the grey. That goes into it too much. You can't see it really, can you? Let's pick them up a bit so they don't cause a problem and I don't break them. Even the floral one looks really cool, doesn't it? Like that. Are they going to be on the paper though? Are they going to be stuck, or are they going to be just hanging there? I don't know yet. Let me see. I will get one of them. I'm thinking I might stick... Oh, no, it should be... I don't know if this is going to be solid enough. This is made out of a paper bag, this one. I used a paper bag. And I didn't cut them out. Oh, yes, I did. I did have a little bit more space. As I was going to say, I didn't have much space. That poor little cat, I feel so bad. He loves to come in here. And he wants to get on the table. There's not enough room for my cat on the table and me. So, see, the paper bag did really well. It's a few thicknesses. And that's okay because I can glue them down now. I didn't know if it would work, but it did. It looks really nice. Now, I like that. I've got to work out what I'm going to put in it. I do like this green one too. That looks better. You can see that one. Come here. Anyway, so I haven't been doing a lot. I'm feeling a bit crook because I've been on antibiotics and my stomach's not happy with me at all. It's not my fault. I can't believe the sunshine. It was going to rain, and it rained when I was pouring down rain when I got up. It was at 7 o'clock this morning, 7:30, and now it's not doing anything. Can I open my parcel now and then I'll do this? Okay. So, Stephanie sent me a parcel. She didn't tell me she was sending me a parcel. I was peeping in, so she's got me for me. I'm lucky. I like getting parcels from people. I'll have to open it and see what it says. Look at this, isn't this gorgeous little pup? Oh, she sent me some, I love that stuff. Oh, I love that. How did she know? Hope you're okay, been busy doing craft. From Sydney, Northern Beaches, trying to make paper. Okay. So she sent me these little envelopes. Oh, look at that. Stephanie, they're cool. Look at that. Little envelopes inside the big envelope. Oh, wow. Well, you did really well. Really well. And this is a square to start with to make by hand. Okay, so we don't need one of them fancy making things. Is that right? Look at this. Oh, dear, love that. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Stephanie Gatton is a very nice lady, one of my subscribers. She's all are really nice people. And look, she's made me all these beautiful little envelopes. I love them. And there's a pattern. She sent me a pattern so I can make my own. A bit there goes. That's it there. That's that part. And then there's the two bits that go around the top. Okay, that's very clever. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Stephanie. And this beautiful little puppy. And this, I love this stuff. Oh, this is this bric-a-brac with the pink. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it. Oh, I do love that. Thank you very much. I've always liked that sort of thing. Had a little bit. I don't know, you know. I've used it, of course. Thank you very, very much. Now, this is always a surprise too, whatever's in here. Wait a minute, I have a book around here that I can put that in when the letters are in. This is heavy. What have I got in here? Oh, these might be something I've got to do with me. A bit of jewellery making maybe? Something? Oh, yes, and pins. Very good. Oh, wow. Wow. I do have a couple. Yes, well, I bought a lot because I wanted to do a bits with it. Because they don't cost very much, do they, when you get them from... there's 300 in here. Think I'll have enough? I like to make dangly things, and these are really long, and they've got the little hole on the end of them. So these are for doing your... Are they all the same size? I think they're not. I think that's why there's so many, because they're all different sizes. Isn't that awesome? I'm excited about that. Because, you know, might need just a tiny one. Gee, I didn't think it was not that long ago that I got these. I ordered them because I can't even find the end to show you. It just so happens I have a box here that I can put these in until I find my... Well, I know it's here somewhere. It's probably not even looked, so I can't say. So there's that length. Isn't that cool? So you can hang things on dangles, right? So there's that. Oh, now I know why I got so many. Look, they all graduate up a bit further and further and further. Ah, yeah. Wow, to the really long ones. Isn't that good? I think it cost me about $4. Now that is really good, because anything here in Australia you'd buy a packet of 5 or 10 or 20 and you'd have to pay $2 or more for that. Just that much. So this much here is really good. Thank you, people from out there in the world, whoever sent me those. Well, I know I bought them, but and they're going in there. Do you think I'll be able to find them? They're in a green box that says Vintage Ladies and Sticker People. Well, I moved that to something else, didn't I? So I'll get that off there. Oh, I haven't got all day, so we won't be fiddling around with that. But there's me those. Right, that's why I got all them, because they were all different sizes and I really wanted that. Anyway, so that's that bit done. Okay, now, did I keep out the one I was going to do? A piece I'm going to work with today. Did I keep it? Here it is. I'm going to do a green one. All right. So, a quick picture. We're looking for a picture to put in it of some sort. I like the stamps, and of other things, but I don't know what's going to go in here today. Got no idea yet. It'll be here for us to see. Don't you worry about that. Everything seems to be up and down that way, like portrait instead of landscape. No, I need the landscape one, don't I? Let's see, that'd look really cool in there, but it's going the wrong way. Does that matter? Let me see what I can do. No, yes it does, because you could probably do that, but, you know, that wouldn't work. It's not quite right. You think you've got something in here? I don't know, because it's bananas. It doesn't really matter what the piece in the inside is, does it? It needs to be a little bit bigger than a stamp, I think. I'm going to put these back in here. There's things there that I want to use today, but I'll leave them sitting there a minute. Oh, the stamp's not big enough, Sonia, I don't think. It couldn't be a specimen of a stamp. Why not? Could be a butterfly specimen, but I don't think I've got a small enough one. You never know that. Oh, look, Peter, oh, look at this. Is this Peter Rabbit or one of his brothers or something? That's cool. Why is it all going that way? Oh. See, the back of it's stripy. Oh, I mean, I like it, but, you know, I want that to look right, like it's supposed to be in there. Where's this packets? Where's the packets with those things in it? They're all fallen out. I don't know if I wanted them ones. I wanted the ones with the pickies on them. The pictures of where's the other one? The lady, no, she's going the wrong way too, isn't she? She's not going to look all right in my book, I don't think. I don't think I want her in my journal, really. No. No, not that today. Right. Well, that didn't work. Look at it, it's everywhere. Look at it. My bright ideas. I only made two because I thought to myself, that's not going to last, because I'm really particular about what I do as far as storage, and when it starts to upset me, he'll fall out. I get on to the next thing then. I have to go to the next thing. Oh, that's nice. Australia. Might look all right if I put something behind it. What do you reckon? Should put something behind there. Have a butterfly. It's a sticker. That doesn't matter. One little butterfly. If I can't find anything else, that might be what it's going to have to be in there. One little butterfly. Now, I've been through all this and I've decided that it goes in here. I really need some button pages. Oh, this is nice. It's going the wrong way too. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that goes really good, doesn't it? Does anybody say it has to go the other way? Yeah. I love the colours. They look really good with that, don't they? I've got to have the right thing. I just have to. There's everything in it you can possibly name, and must be something must be right. There's got to be the right thing here somewhere. I start looking through everything I own. It's just going to end up chaos. Already is. Look at it. Love this. I got it out of a really old book. That it's one of those tea stamps or something. Tea things. Keep that over there a minute. Oh dear, I should have found something to put in here before I started doing this, eh? Sorry about that. I'm going to just leave that a minute and come back. Oh, hang on. No, I'm going to have these mushrooms in here, but I need something different in the background. Okay. I'll need them there, so I'm going to use something in a minute off that. Something different in the background. That won't fit. That might. have something I went and I bought for you to do this with. So you're going the wrong way. It's going to go like that. In there. Stick it on the back and put them in there. And I like that. It's plain but nice. Now, all I have to do is figure out how I'm going to put that on there without... Yep, I don't do that. Okay. I can't believe the sun's shining, the birds are chirping. I only want to get some containers. I don't really want to go out there because it could be dangerous. Could get something. Could get sick. I could get sick. You never know, do you? If you haven't got to go, you probably shouldn't do that. Lots of people are stuck inside and they've got to stay for 14 days. I could do that as long as somebody didn't tell me I had to. You know what I mean? It's hard when someone says the best idea if you start, but then again, it's, you know, because we're all the same. You know, kids tell a kid not to do something, of course it will. It'll try to. Usually, most of them do. They don't want to be told what they can't do. But see, this is for our own good, isn't it? Because who wants to make themselves sick and their family by going out there in the world, which is not nice at the moment. I wonder whether I should have the bottom. Right, this is going in there like that. Should I have the bottom blocked out or the top? Should I keep the bottom? That way. Oh, that way. How about that? Yeah, I think that's the way to go, don't you reckon? This paper seems a bit thick. I don't know if it's too. Nope. It's a good, nice piece of tea-dyed paper that I've just cut out with my stamp thing. Okay, so now I can... I wonder why it folds back that way. It must be just how I cut... I don't know, it just cut out. But it doesn't matter. It's not going to be opening in that. It just stays shut, doesn't it? Not going to be opening and closed. Can't see either the top or the bottom of this now. Now you're going to have to make sure you line that up right. Sonya, you're going to have to make sure that's right. It needs to go one tad that way. Hold on to it. You got everything? We got it all? Good. All we've got to do is keep hanging on to it. Every time I open this, it's got stuff in the top of it. It doesn't matter. I was thinking to myself, I'm sure I did this morning, but it was the other one out in the lounge room. Then I got the glue off her. You coming out? Yeah. No. Let's try that again. I want to do that partly and then see what happens when I fold that over there. It doesn't look too bad. What do you reckon? Not too bad. It's a mushroom specimen. Okay, now, which bit haven't I stuck down? This bit here. This bit here. Right, let's go stick all that down. Whoops. Okay. Now, we stick this piece down. Here we go. Reasonably quick around here. We don't need to make sure you go around your circles. You don't want them pieces lifting up. That should be right now. We've got one side. Now you need to do one side or around this bit. Make sure, well, when I first fold it over, I have to make sure that when you do, you make sure you fold that down properly so it doesn't come out. The glue will go along in underneath, hopefully. You probably should have put a bit of acetate or plastic or something down in there, Sonia. Well, I could have done, and maybe I will on the next one, you know, because sometimes you don't remember these things. But that's all right. Now, I went to Big W the other day and I asked the man if he had some sinkers, not sinkers, swivels. He looked at me and I said, I'm not going fishing. I said, I want to use it for jewellery and that. To that, he was really excited, so he took me over, showed me the part where they sold the sinkers. Not sinkers, they're swivels. I don't want sinkers. And I've got a little variety here. Now, I don't mind these ones. These are, I think they're the only ones I got with the ends on them, are they? Oh no, there's here. I'll use a smaller one. I'll show you. Because you can clip them onto your thingy. Just in the corner, you know. And have that hanging down off there. And they can swing about. Whatever. But I guess this will be something that's attached, okay? Now, on there's a piece that works like a pin. You know how your safety pin will close and open. So if you push that, okay. If you press that in, that'll come through. But I don't need to do that because I'm going to I'll put a circle on it, okay? Because I don't want to do that and break something or myself. These ones here haven't got anything on them. They're just swivels. I think I've seen someone somewhere once use one of these sometime, I think, to put things onto your work. So I need some little rings, don't I? The little ring box, I think, is up under here where I just put that other one this morning. Sorry for breathing all over the camera, sorry. I should find a ring in here. I've actually bought more too. I think they're coming, some rings and some other bits. Okay, so I'm going to put what colour have I got? Gold, have I? Yes, it's gold. So hopefully I can find a couple of gold rings here. There's one, it looks awful thick though. I have a jewellery making box somewhere. I never thought to look for it this morning because I did not know what I was going to do, so I never thought to look for it. I reckon I could get away with using these vintage sort of ones, couldn't I? I've got some, right, some's better than nothing, isn't it? And I need something to put on the end of it, won't I? We'll work on that later. We'll get this on here. And it's not going to fit. It won't fit around the hole. So that's what the idea I got for having that bit. I opened the other one the other day. Look, I did it. You weren't even trying, Sonia, before. It mustn't have been. But like I said, it opens like a pin. I might have to move it open a bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Look, see? And then you put it in there, like this. Good to go over these sort of things, corners and stuff. And then you can close it back up again. I'll turn it that way to do it. If I could see what I was doing, get out of my own road, I'd be right. Push, Sonia, get it over there. I suppose it when I, it's got to hang properly. Come on now. I put it on the wrong way, did I? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that incredible? Things only want to dangle one way, don't they? They don't want to be filled around with. It's on the back. I've put it on the back. So how do I do it the right way? Let me see. Oh dear. Definitely not working good today, because oh dear, I could have sorted myself out and went up to town. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Nothing worse though than when you have a plan and it doesn't come to pass. I have to put that on there like that. Come on, and through the back. Was that what I just did, didn't I? Okay, maybe not. Righto. Now, put it down behind there. I promise you it won't be as hard as I'm making it look. And then I'll turn this back around and it should be fine. There we go. So I have a dangly thing that I can put something on the end of there now, can't I? And that would be something small and quick. Small and quick. Do we have that? Wasn't it small and quick? So this is where I put things when I'm not... I like this bit of dangle that's on the end of that little thing. Might pinch that off there. You don't need, it doesn't need all these hanging on there, does it? Nope, it surely does not. So I'm going to take that and put it on a bit here. Where are you? But don't I need something on the very, very end, because you still have a part there that should have something hanging on it, don't you? I don't know. We'll find something to put on there. We will. And this one then will be a detached piece in your book, because I don't know, I should be able to talk and do stuff. I always do, just talk to myself. I'm just having a bit of a breathe now. Come on there. And the journal that I got for sale, I haven't put it in the Etsy yet. I was going to put a closure on the front of it using it like a little doorknob thing, but I've changed my mind because that's a lot of dangle, isn't it? It doesn't matter. Does it take away from the swivelly bit? Maybe not, no? Because I'm worried about putting a hole through the work to put the doorknobby thing on. So I think I'm going to just use a piece of seam binding to do that with. To use as a closure and put something on it. But anyway, we'll do that and then I'll put it up and show you. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And I do have, I thought I took it out. I have got it, my green, there's a green thing. I've got my green thing here. So the hole's in it there just for show, and I tried one day to make something like this and couldn't do it, so when I seen this for sale I thought, well, I better have that. No, you know, the thing. Now, what do I need? I don't know if you do need anything, Sonya, do you? I was going to put a, I know I've got a little key here, but it might be too big. He's not. And then I need a paper clip to clip it on with, don't I? There's one in here I'm after. I wanted to try to buy some gold ones, couldn't find any anywhere. I've only got those great big ones of my own. I think I might have to put one of them on there because that's a solid thing. I suppose you could put it in the book. I don't know if the key's too big. It might be a bit too big. I'll take a bit off. Take that off there. Hang the little key on. Okay, I'll do that. Nothing too scientific here today, I'm sorry. Oh, I've been sleeping really good. I have been sleeping really good. And that's really good because usually I sleep really bad. I don't sleep enough for myself. I don't think I do anyway. Do I need that to have another ring on it or not? I might just try it and close it and see what happens. Okay, come on, you can do this. Push it in. Is it there yet? Well, I don't mind that. That'll do. That's nice. I'm not settling. I like it, okay? I might be settling. I just like it. So I've got some of these. It cost me $1.50 a packet, but that's not bad. And I didn't have to wait for them. I just went up and bought them, you know, so I didn't have to wait for them. So I stuffed them in there. Stuffed them in there so I could use them later. Well, oh dear, put it over in that. That's what I do. Now, we're going to put this on this page here somewhere, as far as I know. But I don't know whether I'm going to use it as fastened down or not. What do you reckon? Well, that key's going to get made a dent. The key's going to make a dent in your page. You know, that doesn't matter because it's something that I need to write mushroom along there, don't I? Don't think I'd have such a thing written on the on any of these, would we? Got these. Have some of these. Got mushroom on here. Ah dear. Alright, no mushroom there. But I'll find something that looks good on there. I will. Number's cool. Right. Okay. Shadows. Is that a good thing to put under mushrooms? Hidden by the shadows. I cut these so I could look at them easier. I could store them better either. No, nothing sort of. Maybe we could write exploring, or maybe, I don't know yet. Curious looking? No, they're all right. They look okay. Okay. Traveller. I've already been through this, haven't I? Yeah, because it's got that number on there. I'm going to use the number on it. I am going to use the number on this for fun. I'll put it up here. What do you reckon? Alright, probably should have stuck that down. It's gone over the edge. Gone off the edge, Sonya. Put a bit of glue under it. Bit of glue. Okie dokie. Okay. No, you went too far over the side. We're back up there. Back up. It's sliding along. It's actually 256 and a half. That's cool. What did I have here that I was going to put on there? Exploring. Yes, it's to do with mushrooms, and that isn't it, really, too? Go looking and exploring for mushrooms. Okay. Oh, the kids used to love going mushroom picking or hunting or whatever. After it rained, there was always a few about. Wouldn't eat them now, though, because it's really weird, you know, because you might get a tiny bit of dirt in one, or but you'd wash them, you know. When we were kids, it didn't really matter. It did not matter. So there's a frame around the outside of that, and I'm not touching it. I'm leaving it like it is, please, because it's not what I'm not good at this sort of thing. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself to do that. Now, I'm going to put that on there, I think, and if if it's all right, you know, I think it'll look okay. I do have a bottle of paper clips here as well as that one. Did I bring them in here? They've got nothing, there's nothing smart happening on, it's just a plain one. I put them in these so I could just cut things around if I need to. I do that all the time. I'm always... Put it over here like this. Suppose it's not supposed to have the small bit at the front, doesn't matter. We're just going to fasten it on there, eh? I like it. Not much reason, not any particular reason why you would fasten it on there, because taking it off I haven't left anywhere to write or anything, have I? So maybe I should have done something like that with it, but I just wanted to fix it up today. Just to be honest, I just wanted to do that. Now, let's see what else I've got here that I can... I do like doing this. I do like doing that. I really enjoy that, putting these things together. So I'd like to make some sort of a pocket thing, and then I want to put something pretty on here. I want to put something pretty on here, righto. Now I've got lots of pretty. What sort of one do you want? Okay. Some are in a packet. I don't know about that, I'm not quite right. We get the right sort of thing, don't we? This is what I was making those dangles out the other day. Where did I put them? I suppose I could use one of those on here too. I'm going to make myself some more of them. I really like doing those. This could go across here. Doesn't have to go right to the top. That piece is there because it's torn, so I put a patch on, okay? Now this is a really strange thing. This is like a muslin paper and it's got the music on it. I didn't do that, it was like that, okay? It wasn't my clever thought. But I can put that across there. That'll lift those up a tiny bit, like, yeah. It'll fix it, you watch me. I've got the idea and it'll be fine. I may move these things out of my way. Put them back there where they were. I only got a little minute to do something too that I wanted to do. Hang on. I've got 7 minutes. Can you stick that down really quick, Sonia? Okay, right, really quick. No, that's plenty. Enough glue there. Plenty enough. It'll make this page a little bit more stable too, because it seems to be a little bit rickety, crinkly. I don't know what the word is really. It just falls down for some reason. I can put that along there. Right, bring it back. Okay. Now I could put something, some word or other on it, I guess. No, that can go on another page. We're going to do that in a minute. I want to do a small something. I'll do a tiny one of these. I want to make a tiny tea bag, if I can. But I don't know if I want to do it in that. The paper, you can't really see through this anyway, can you? You can't see through this. This is one I've tea dyed. Or put some, what's the name on it? What do you call it? Ink. I probably inked it. You can't see through that either, really. You just can't see through that less. I mean, you just can't see through them, can you? What was I thinking about instead of that to use? Oh, dear, oh dear. Let's just make one anyway. If you can't see through, it doesn't matter. We'll sort that out shortly because I don't like what I've done to that. I did have some more here somewhere. I bought a real lot of tea bag things one time, and then I think Jeremy wanted them to put them over the fruit out the back to stop the fly from getting on. I don't know if it worked or not, but I gave them to him. Oh. Paper in the bag. That is paper. Nice. You only see vaguely through that too, can't you? Not very nice either. There's some very close. I've gone off on one of them wild goose chases again now, haven't I? I'm off in the distance here, Sonya. Okay. So I need this. I'm going to cut that out up there like so. Over here like this. And I'm going to get a piece of string. I know I will. Get some string. A bit of string. But first of all, I need to put some glue on. What's it doing over that way? I never usually put it over that side of myself. Is it too wide? Oh no, I think it might be right. It should be long, shouldn't it? Long-ish. Righto, there we go. There you go, up there. And up here. Now you're going to make stuff hard for yourself if you don't do something else. Really smartly, Sonya. You need to do something else really smartly. Where is that? I thought I had all that propped up there nice, so... But I have to move it now. Oh, look, I got these. So, can I put them down in that hole? I need a funnel. Look, there's our little Martha Stewart stars. And I must have been gifted these by somebody nice, because I think I was. And I'm going to open this up. Yeah, well, I think I was going to open it up. Dear me. Oh, dear me. No, you can't do that. I was going to try and stick them on there before I was going to put them on there before I closed it. Okay. You people, if you're still there with me, you're very patient, aren't you? You'll be sitting there watching. It's all right, though, because we're hanging out, aren't we? Okay? We're just hanging out. If you come to visit me, I'd probably be doing this sort of thing, all right? So we can't visit, but we can visit like this. I'm going blind here trying to see this. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I need to put these little things in this hole, which I haven't got a hole yet, because I'm fiddling around with it too much. Now, if I put that down in there, hang on a minute, I need something else that's not... Oh, dear, oh dear. I think it's still stayed open, look. Look at this. No. You need something that'll do that, though, don't you? Push this in here, Sonya. Righto. Now, we've got it open. I get as many in here as I can, and I should have put something underneath this so I don't got green stars everywhere. Where are you? Come on, come out, wherever you are, quickly. Yeah, is it working? Is it going in there? Yes, it is. Well, look, it's green tea. There you go, I've got green tea. See, because you can't see through it very good. Doesn't matter. Now, I need to put... I can join that. I'm doing that now. Oh, hang on. No, I need to put a bit of string. I need a bit of string. That's way bit. That's too much. Okay, so there. Bit of string. Oh, look at the little stars on the table. Isn't they pretty? Put some glue in the top. Don't put it all over your little stars. I'm going to make one of these out of the plastic bag, I think. So you can see it, what it is. Put them in there. Squish that down. That could have probably did with being folded over, but that doesn't matter if it isn't. And now on the top of it, I just need a piece of paper, don't I? Something that says tea. No, it doesn't have to say anything. We're just putting something on the top, but it folds real good. It's only soft. It's not, don't want nothing too stiff. Paper. Piece of paper. You wouldn't think it'd be that hard, would you? Need to find a piece of paper. Always is though, isn't it? Always is. I like that. I'll put a piece on this on the top with a little bit of flour. Isn't it pretty? Is there any particular way you cut out a top for a... Nope, I don't think so. How wide is it, that wide? I have to stop that. Isn't that terrible noise? Oh dear, that's shocking, that noise, isn't it? Way loud for me, I think, way loud. It's way too loud for me. That's not supposed to go on there anyway, Sonia. So what are you thinking about? I don't know. I'm even answering myself now too. It can't be as big as the tea bag. It just doesn't, that's just not going to be right, is it? You can cut it right down. Now you'll have some confetti for later. Right. That's probably not right either. It's the wrong shape. Oh dear. I don't think it has to be exactly. I really don't. It can be whatever you want it to be because it's your thing. And if I can pick this up and dangle the tea bag, well, that's good. You know, it's all good. Just might need a bit bigger thing. Now just demolish the poor paper. Try that again. This time don't muck it up. Okay, but see, then it's as big as a tea bag. That's what I didn't want to do. Make it not so wide, maybe. That might work. Now, I've only got a few minutes here because I left myself a little bit of time. Turn that over like that. Push that down. Then stick that onto there, and there's your green tea. Your green tea bag. I think what's the name might be a better piece of tea-dyed paper. Might have been better to use for this. How you reckon? Well, it's just the idea of the plan, isn't it, really? It's nothing in stone here. Because I wanted to make a little tiny tea bag, and I have not succeeded to what my expectations were. I'll tell you that now. I'll get that off there then. Put this a bit shorter for a start and put this on it. A bit windy out there. It is. It's a bit windy. I suppose that'll blow up the rain, so probably good.